Here we are. So, City of Heroes on Linux. It's a Windows game, and it's not on Steam. You need some type of launcher to run it. But this is nostalgia right here for me. If for any of you who've seen my video already, I've tried MapleStory, and that did not work on Linux at all. It didn't work with Steam, even though it is on Steam. It didn't work with Lutris. If anyone has ever figured that out, let me know ASAP. Email me or send me a comment, anything. Um, I did play some Fliff the other day, some Fly FF. I'm gonna start streaming that too because I used to play that back in the day around 2005. Um, but yeah, City of Heroes. I remember when it came back when it came out when I was a teenager, and I wanted to play the game real bad. And I think this was like a little bit before World of Warcraft. I'm not really sure. World of Warcraft Online, and my dad bought me the game, so I was real stoked that he bought it for me. Thanks, Dad. And when I went to install it, running it, I didn't have enough graphics to play the game. I told my dad, "Hey, what's the problem here?" He's like, "Your graphics." My dad's like a programmer, software engineer, you know, has his computer degree, so he was able to tell me that instantly. Um, so it was a real bummer. I couldn't play City of Heroes actually because some graphics card, and my dad didn't give me no graphics card just to play a game. But it's all good. Um, we get to play City of Heroes now and test it on Linux. Let me turn off my notifications on my cell phone. My apologies for that. And I actually need to check how the sound quality is real quick. Okay, so the sound quality is actually pretty good. I'm not hearing the fans like that or anything. So let's check this out. What did I do? So I'm running it through Lutris on the wine. Okay. Um, Let me see if I can show you my configurations. Running options. So the first time I ran it, it didn't work like it did. I hit install and then I couldn't hit next. It wouldn't take me to the next process. But once I put on this DG Voodoo 2 version, it was working. It was off. I think by default it comes off on Lutris. Yes, it does. And I turned it on. It says something about for older games. And City of Heroes, it's a pretty older game. Very old. And it was good from there. And I hit here, City of Heroes Rebirth, validate, and it just starts to installing and validating a whole bunch of dependencies. And then the same thing with Unity. You click it, you click validate once this is done validating, and it'll go through the same process. Okay. Now, this is the first time I'm gonna hit the launch button. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what happens. Please work. Nothing here is scripted or planned. I just go with the flow and trying to hope that these games work. Okay, nothing. Let me switch this real quick. Let's try this again. We're gonna stop it. It's encountered an error. I should have read that all the way. Okay. Sequence item 0. Expected str instance int found. Come on. What's going on here? Wine version management. Okay. Maybe there's something here I can use to stop the process. I think it's the mission center. This is BazziTe, by the way. BazziTe Linux. It's built on Fedora. Game scope Reaper. This has gotta be wind. This has gotta be it, right? Stop process. I'm just gonna stop the whole process. Force stop, I believe. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's go. See how this works. Line configurations. Okay. I don't know. Need to add anything from here. I don't really like. Okay. I don't know what to do there. I don't want to mess with that. Configure. I already tried to run this on Steam. That didn't go well. Integrate system files and prefix architecture, 64-bit. Nope. Windows Virtual Desktop is no longer supported. What's DPI? Enable the Windows application DPI scaling. Otherwise, the screen resolution option and wide configuration. Auto configure joypads, just in case. System options. Frame rates per second counter. Restricted numbers of. I'm gonna give it like 2. I'm gonna just give it 2. Come on, let's play. See, this is what I went through the first time. Okay, let's do that again. Validate. I guess now I get to show you what I had to go through right there. And then launch. Welcome to Unity. Check the latest news on our Discord. Okay. Oh, maybe this is what I'm doing wrong. Then hit launch from here. Maybe I need to use a different launcher. I think I'm using the tequila launcher. Is this it? No, it's right here. Play. Oh no, I'm using the sweet tea launcher. What launches does Rebirth support? Currently, Rebirth staff supports the following launchers: Sweet Tea and Sunrise. Okay. Let me see. Doing some research real quick. Oh man. I'm gonna stop there. I just want to play. It's like a reliving my childhood again. Sorry about that. Why are so many of these open? That's weird. Okay. So, what? Connection. City of Heroes. Nothing found. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Let's try it with Steam. Add a game. Wait. Didn't think so. We're gonna try Steam one more time. So, oops, sorry, y'all. My bad. Add a non-Steam game. Browse. Downloads. Sweet Tea. Yep, that was the one I installed. Add selected program. Sweet Tea. Properties. Compatibility. I don't get why. I gotta go. Okay. Next. And then it freezes right there. That's what it was doing with Steam last time. When I tried it with Steam first. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. So forget Steam. Let's go back to Lutris. I'm trying to see if I can find some information real quick. Are you serious? Okay, the T installer. Yep, from CPU transact installation. It will fail on XXWWXX to launch game manually. Yeah, manually from root twist. Root twist. Oh wait, no, I meant to go right here. Can't I find? Hang on. Proton Plus. This isn't it. Proton tricks. Nope. Okay. I'm just making sure. Proton, Catchy, Proton, Cyrix, Steam compatibility tool. No, I need some Lutris. No. Very old GPUs. Steam compatibility tool on Proton GE with modifications for very old. I don't have an old GPU. I have the Alienware M18. I'm gonna give that a try. Give me a second, I'm a mute. All right, I'm back. So, and say, let's try this again. One more time. I wanna play, yeah, yeah. Play, play. One more time. Did I hit the play, play button? Okay. Oh, it stopped it though. Okay, let's go back to configure. Yeah, yeah. Please, don't stop. Let me see. Custom one executable. I don't know nothing about that. GE Proton latest. I'll try that. Did it again. Yeah. Configure. Okay. Custom one. Save. Play. Oh my gosh. That's crazy because I have an NVIDIA card I don't know how. That's a problem. I just didn't want to think that was the problem. And how do I? What are all these opened up things here? Like, what is this? I know this. What this is? What are all these games? I mean, what is this? All this unknown stuff. It makes no sense. Quit, 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 and quit. It looks like it's a game screen there, but why can't I see it? Oh, I even exited out my avatar. That's crazy. I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, have a good one. Me trying to make things work on